All right, welcome back to the program. Well, now we're talking about some critical steps to take before listing your home with my next guest, Noe De Leon. He is a real estate expert with Identity House Real Estate, Keller Williams Realty. Noe, thank you so much for being on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
So Noe, selling a home is so much harder than buying a home. It's emotional. We have attachment to our home. There are so many things we need to do to get it ready. And I know that you are going to be telling us about some 6 crucial steps we should be taking before we list our home.
Yes, Jennifer, you're absolutely right. So it becomes a very emotional process. Very important to try to figure out the right price. You're going to be negotiating contracts. And so the very first thing that we want our sellers to prepare is to find a realtor. Find a realtor that has a really good success rate in selling homes in the area, or being able to lead you through the process of preparing the home for sale. They want to make sure you have a realtor that has a team of partners that will be able to help you take care of all the different tasks before you put the house on the market.
Sure. Now, what about inspections? Is that one of the first few steps that we should be taking?
Absolutely. We encourage all the inspections to happen to be super comprehensive. We want to do a general home inspection. We want to do a roof and foundation. Even though we might feel like it's okay, I think it's always important just to side on caution. We certainly don't want to find out during the negotiation process that there's a problem and then could potentially lose a buyer from that. So, we want to make sure that that happens. So it's much like when you're going out and looking for a brand new car or a pre-owned car. If you run across a car that's been certified versus one that hasn't, you're going to probably lean more towards getting a certified car because it's going to have the history of the repairs and it's been checked over and you know what you're buying and you have a higher confidence and you're willing to pay.
Now, another step that I thought was so interesting that you listed on my notes here is that we should start packing. Now, this is before we've sold our property, and you're saying start packing, start decluttering, sell items,
Absolutely.
remove some items from your home.
Absolutely. We got to take all the personal items, all the personal decorations off. Buyers, believe it or not, get really attached when they start seeing a lot of these personal items, and they don't want to take you away from your home. They kind of start feeling bad that even though there is a for sale sign in the front yard, it's important for them not to see all that. The more neutral, the better, and the less clutter is also better.
Now, Noe, what about touch-ups? Should we be repainting? Should we be replacing things?
Absolutely. So keep in mind when you start putting stuff in storage, you start selling items off, you're going to start seeing more of the home. You're going to start seeing some of the colors. And so we definitely encourage to kind of make it a little bit more neutral. So that burgundy wall, that lime green wall, it's better to go ahead and just neutralize it so the buyers that are coming in can kind of see themselves living in it. The gray tones are become really popular. A wider audience really likes those type of colors. And so it's really important that we kind of gravitate to that.
Does that tie into then cleaning everything? Now, I know that we need to deep clean. We probably need to clean the grout as much as we possibly can, and possibly even the floors?
Absolutely. So one of the things that we encourage our sellers to do is to actually hire a professional cleaning crew that will spend the whole entire day deep cleaning the home. So everyone has their level of cleaning, but we want to make sure that it's really ready for the strictest of people and making sure that the cleaning is done thoroughly.
Sure. And last but not least, we've got curb appeal. It's that 6-second window that we have, right? When the consumer drives up to the house and they think, do I like this property?
So I'm a big advocate. We basically want to make sure that the landscaping is the magnet for having people be interested in the home. It starts the story, if you will. So the fastest way that you can kind of impact the landscaping is to add mulch. I'm a big fan of black and add in a little bit of color, and that's the punch of color that's going to make someone pull over and write down the number on your sign and be able to set up an appointment to kind of know what else is inside.
Sure, and to imagine themselves in that property. Noe, thank you so much for sharing your 6 crucial steps to take before listing a home. I know that this is a part of your certified listing protocol. We really appreciate your generosity in sharing that with us today.
You bet. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. And with that, we will be right back with more of The American Dream.